Hi guys! Welcome back to Sales Like Hotcakes, our video series on creating your profitable Amazon and Shopify store. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I failed with crowdsourcing and what I learned from it and how I made $10,000 profit along the way as a result. I hope you will learn from my mistakes and maybe you'll find something helpful from this video so you'll know what to do and what not to do if you're going to make profits out of this cool idea. To summarize this video, I think crowdsourcing is a little-known way to boost your Amazon and Shopify business, and this is a great way for you to get a lot of exposure, and let me explain you why in just a moment. We're going to cover Kickstarter and Indiegogo, advantages and disadvantages of each. So what are the first common myths about crowdsourcing? In a nutshell, what crowdsourcing means: you post a project or idea or the prototype and people make pledges. And if the project gets funded, you'll money and you can start production and then you can ship the products to the pledgers. That's how crowdsourcing works in a nutshell, and there are 3 common myths about it. First of all, people think that to start crowdsourcing, your product must be totally unique and original. This is not true. There are plenty of similar products on Indiegogo and Kickstarter, and most of them are not original. They're just marketed differently. Maybe some feature is changed here and there, but in reality, they're not original at all. I mean, how can a yoga mat be so original? It's just a yoga mat after all. Or look at these clippers. What's original about it? Just hearts and clippers, you know? Or look at this, a cup for juices. What's original about the cups for juices? Or anti-snoring device? There are plenty of those things already, and there is nothing special or original. And most of them are just repackaged and relaunched several times. The bottom line, it's not true if your campaign fails once that you should forget about it. You can just change your marketing and you can relaunch 3 months later. So don't think that you should be completely original and new. Unless you're just selling garlic press or way too obvious product, then you can still try Kickstarter. Just make sure that your product brings emotion and passion to people. So when you look at something that is kickstarted, it must be something that brings passion. It shouldn't be looking too ordinary. But if you think about it, there's nothing original about all these cardio training and all those weight loss belts. All this stuff is just same stuff that is already on sale in every shop. There's nothing original in that. Another myth is called all or nothing. Many people think your campaign must be funded or you lose everything. This is, again, not true. Yes, if your campaign is not funded on Kickstarter, then you don't get the money. But you forget about most important things that you get anyways. You still get contact information, or at least the way to reach your pledgers. So people who made those pledges, you can reach to them through emails or through Kickstarter messaging system. So even if you didn't get funded, you still got plenty of interested people that you can just follow up and tell them to buy your product on your site or Amazon store, and it doesn't matter if you didn't get the funding because you got tons of attention, exposure, and Kickstarter campaigns are really well ranked on Google. So you get a lot more than just what you see from those campaigns. So I definitely recommend everybody who starts an Amazon and Shopify business to start their Kickstarter campaign as well. The last myth is that you cannot reach pledgers directly. This is completely not true as well. You see, for example, on Kickstarter, you can go to Backers Report, and then you can just see all the information about the backers to pledge, and you can message them directly right here. And then you can even export Backers Report in case your campaign is funded on Kickstarter. But you can still reach them even if it's not funded, so it's not a problem to reach your pledgers at all. And on Indiegogo, you can even export them if it's not funded, and there are different ways on Indiegogo to get your campaign. For example, you can get all or nothing model, like on Kickstarter, or you can do keep what you get model, so you can keep all the money you made even if you don't reach your goal. Also, Indiegogo is also more flexible because probably they're smaller, so they give you more options on that. But there's no problem reaching your pledgers at all. Imagine if somebody pledged 73 euros for my product, and then I reach him and tell him to buy my product on Amazon with 20% discount, which is lower than what he was already pledged. Then of course he is going to buy this. So it's a great idea, even if you didn't reach your goal, to have your product on Kickstarter. With this being said, here comes my failed Kickstarter campaign and what I learned from it. Yes, I failed reaching my goal, funding my campaign. However, I made $10,000 along the way. Let me just quickly explain how I did this. You can see I started the campaign for my airbag and I reached only 10% of what I wanted. I put the goal of $30,000 and I reached only 3,000 euros, which everybody would consider a failure. But for me, it turned out to be a great success. So let me explain why. First of all, I already had a product developed, so I did not really need 30,000. We designed an original patent pending airbag, which is different from classical airbags and laybags. It is inflatable and it floats on the water. It has some ropes and you can use it in winter slides as well. So this is really cool product. And I already had this developed and I already had it on Amazon on sale. So this wasn't something that was just an idea or prototype. It was already product that we developed and we patented it as well. That's why, honestly, I couldn't care less if we get the goal or not. What I really wanted is to get exposure from the website like Kickstarter.com, and that's exactly what we got. First of all, we made a lot of lifestyle photos of people using the product prototype, and we made small pledges like €1 good karma pledges and 14 euros, 24 euros. You see? Small pledges. And you can see a lot of lifestyle photos as well of people using this product. It can be used in winter as well. Then we tried different traffic sources. We tried traffic from Kickstarter itself in gadgets category, and it got 13 pledgers. And you see, we got funded over 1,000 euros. And you see, Kickstarter is giving you a lot of traffic itself. And we compared that to Indiegogo, and we found out that Indiegogo is not giving you much traffic at all comparing to Kickstarter. Then we got some direct traffic. There is no referral information. It probably came from the Facebook groups, and it also got some funding. Then there's a site called Backers Club. This is a great site for people to get backers. They guaranteed to give you, I think, 400 worth of backers if you offer something special for them and put their banner on the project. Then we tried the website called Gadget Flow. But we couldn't get any success with it because it's really expensive and overcrowded, and it's mostly related to gadgets and electronics. So if your product is a gadget or complex electronics, then this website can bring you a lot of backers. But in my case, it was just an inflatable airbag, so I couldn't get any big results from this kind of website. Also tried the site called Crowdfund Social, but we didn't get much results from it as well. They were supposed to do the Facebook promotion, but it's really expensive and we got almost no results from it. So can't recommend this service. So yes, we failed to reach our goal because it was not realistic. First of all, because it was way too high, and also the duration of our campaign was too short to reach this goal. But how did we make so much money along the way, if we even failed to fund it? First of all, our product was not just idea, but already developed, patent pending and delivered to Amazon FBA ready product. It was already on sale. You can see, by the time of the recording and during our campaign, it was already on sale and people could easily go to Amazon and buy it, and the price was much lower than we listed on Kickstarter. So anybody that could get to this page would be interested in buying it, and this turned out to be tons of sales, obviously, and great reviews. You see, we got 5-star reviews. Next, if you go to Google, you see we got huge ranking improvements on Google as well from all that. You can see Kickstarter is ranked really well on Google. There are a lot of images on Google about our product. YouTube videos and even huge websites like Nasdaq.com posted an article about this product. You see, even though we didn't get funding for Kickstarter, we got huge press coverage, a lot of links to our campaign, and even though if people come to our campaign and they cannot buy right now, right here, they can still get information and they can easily find the product on Google, and they find our website about this product, and they can find our Amazon page as well. So all of them could easily buy the product anyways, even if funding fails. And moreover, obviously, we reached all the pledgers that made the pledge. So most of them were interested to buy it because I offered a great discount to them, so that turned out a lot of sales as well. So in the end, after all, after a few months combined, we made $10,000 of profit. Even though we failed to reach any goal with this campaign, we received a lot of press and promotion for our product. That's why, guys, I highly recommend that you try Kickstarter as a great way for you to boost your Amazon product. Even though you don't get funded, it doesn't matter, really. You'll get a lot of boost to your product and your sales. Just make sure you make a nice video about your product because video is the biggest selling point on those platforms. I hope you'll find this video helpful, and I'll see you inside the next videos of Sells Like Hotcakes. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Bye for now.